Welcome back and thank you for choosing to stay with us. Now, Azimio leader Raila Odinga has navigated all political seasons, withstanding numerous political tides over time. However, the current political environment presents a significant challenge for the former Prime Minister. President William Ruto's call for a broad government and national dialogue has visibly divided the opposition Azimio coalition. And as Alan Ochanda reports, Azimio stalwarts and some ODM members perceive this as a poisoned chalice, fearing it will only provide President Ruto with a political lifeline at Odinga's expense. Political observers say that a deficit of trust within the opposition persists, with the ghosts of the past handshakes reappearing.
When former President Uhuru Kenyatta and opposition leader Raila Odinga buried the hatchet and shook hands on March 9, 2018 at Harambee House, it eased political tensions in the country, but sparked mistrust and division within the then NASA coalition, eventually tearing the opposition apart. 6 years later, history repeated itself as Odinga and President William Ruto emerged at the KICC to address the nation, announcing plans for a national dialogue to quell the unrest stemming from the Gen Z's demonstrations. This announcement reopened all wounds from the handshake, with some Azimio leaders within Odinga's party expressing reservations.
Tunataka kumwekea baba shida zote. Sema baba, ukisema right ni right. Ukisema left ni left. Baba is only one life to lead, and we have to protect him. You have to think, leaders, please stop the psychophancy. Bila kuwa na nia safi, hata mkifanya mazungumzo mara 20, dialogue 100 times, it will end up with nothing. Ndugu Raila.
Over 36 counties zilikuwa na protest. Over 160 towns in Kenya walikataa William Samoei Ruto. Tujue ya kwamba mazungumzo ni ya kumrudisha William Samoei Ruto kwa kiti, kwa sababu wa Kenya wamemkataa.
Talking to Ruto is to assure his survival. Ruto is the one who is going to gain, because he'll be in power until 2027. Lakini Gen Z wametuonyesha kwamba with Gen Z we don't have to wait until 2027.
Odinga defended the talks as people-centered and not about power sharing, even as President Ruto, after dismissing his cabinet, indicated a broad-based government might be in the works. Political observers say that the ongoing trust deficit may still plague the opposition.
Nataka watu waelewe pale hii mambo ya dialogue ilitoka wapi. Tukaongea tukasema tuweke kongamano ya watu. Si dialogue na bwana Ruto, ili kwa ni people's dialogue. Sio mambo ya kwenda kukaa na hao watu kuongea ati mtapatia sisi nini, ati tupatie hii mkono, patie sisi paja, sisi mguu. Sisi mambo watu ya kwenda kuomba. Sisi si watu kwenda kuomba. Sisi tunasema it is our right. The people of Kenya deserve better.
Those people in Raila's camp, they feel they have been cheated before. And so if he goes ahead again, that will be the bad exit for Raila. Remember what happened previously when he made the handshake. His formation was rattled, and there are still ghosts over that. So even at this moment in time, I would wish that as an elder, let him hear the heartbeat of his constituents, which have supported him for many years.
During the presidential campaigns, President Ruto and his Kenya Kwanza team repeatedly vowed never to enter into a political pact with Odinga. Kenya Kwanza is now maintaining studious silence over the proposal, while Azimio remains unsettled.
Ukiongea na adui baba, usifunge macho yote mbili. Usifunge macho yote mbili. Kwa sababu watu wamekuumiza sana mzee. Wamekuumiza sana. Sasa ombi langu tu, Zakayo Gen Z wametoa yeye, amefika hapo karibu hapo. Ameshuka tu kidogo. Tunataka niko na rafiki yangu Maungu alete power so. Tuweke chini, Zakayo afanye nini? Aanguke.
Baba atatuongoza, sisemi atatuongoza. But I am begging you leaders, don't get tempted with being appointed a minister for 2 years in a dead thing. UDA is a dead dodo.
Odinga faces the challenge of whether to agree to a broad-based government aligned with his AUC chair aspirations appease his Azimio political base and not alienate the determined Gen Z protesters who have already expressed their discontent.
Raila has survived many crises, but in the current crisis, his mathematics may not add up, because it seems the handshake ghosts are still hounding him in terms of decision making, because the assumption that he will come and thrive in this and please both sides of the political divide and emerge as a winner as he has done always, it may not work.
The proposed broad-based government is causing jitters in the Azimio ranks, putting its leader Raila Odinga at crossroads, facing the Herculean task of convincing his troops, who claim they have suffered in a, quote, an abusive political marriage in the handshake era. Alan Ochanda, KTN News.
Meanwhile, 10 cases of hepatitis have been confirmed